Okay, so hi dear Scorpio, very good evening to you guys. This is Tarot Anjali, and this is 7 days, 7 Oshos and tarot messages for all the Scorpio Sun, Moon, Venus rising from today till the 31st of August. Uh, I'm going to do it a little differently today. Want to be a reader like me? You can purchase my courses. Links are given below in the description box for tarot reading course, self love course, and Ho'oponopono masterclass. For personal reading and healing sessions, check out the description box. You'll find the links below. So let's start. Scorpio, the overall energies for Scorpio people for this week is possibilities. Yeah. What is happening right now is that you're not able to see the possibilities right in front of your eyes. So you might be feeling a little bit sad about your life. You might not be able to see the opportunities that are right there, but you're not able to see. Can you see the sun is going down and this eagle, whatever bird it is, I just let's consider it as eagle. I'm so sorry about it. I'm not that much good in this. It seems like an eagle only. Yeah, this eagle is old and his eyesight is of course weak, and the sun is going down. That's why he's not able to see the clear cut path, okay, beneath him, and that's why he's not able to understand what he should do and where he's going to find food maybe. Yeah, just giving you an example here, just giving you a picture in your mind so that you can understand. So right now your vision is not weak, maybe you're not maybe old, but right now the sun is going down and there is darkness around you. You might not be able to see the opportunities, the possibilities, the good things, the good energies around you in that manner, right? But this is just a phase of your life. This is not your whole life, okay, Scorpio. You guys need to understand that whenever we go in some kind of dark phase of our life, that actually means that something good is about to come. If we are just going to surrender, and if we are just going to be aware and conscious that this is a path, this is a phase, and this is not our whole life, the darkness start going down. Same similarly, right now, if you're not able to see the possibilities or opportunities right in front of you, you will be able to do that eventually, okay? The sun is going to shine bright at some point of time for sure. So don't worry about it. Don't get too much attached to the idea of wanting something right now. It will happen. Let's see. For the week 25th, we have the creativity. Let the creativity flow in actually every area of your life, okay? Stay in touch with your emotional side. Stay in touch with your feminine side, stay in touch with your emotional side, express your feelings, express your energies in a positive way. See, you have the capacity, you have the capability as a human to change your stars, to change your destiny. How? You can create your own reality, Scorpio. Every one of us can create by staying in touch with our own true self, by staying in touch with our emotions and our feminine side. More like, it's not like overly emotional. That's not a feminine side. We often take feminine side as somebody who's crying all the time, sulking all the time, complaining all the time. Feminine side is in surrender mode, is in creative mode, is in producing something kind of a good kind of energy mode, and it's just flowing. Yeah, that will help you a lot in creating your own reality and changing and shifting your perspective regarding some area of your life. Creativity is highly appreciated right now. I gave you a lecture on this. 26th, we have the isolation. You might be feeling overwhelmed by something or someone. Doesn't mean that you have to close yourself in a room, and you just have to maybe close in the room is not a exact word grammatically, but you're understanding my point. You don't have to suffer in silence. Let that tear comes. Let's let the tear come. Tears come. Oh my god, let the tears come. Let it flow. Let it melt you, right? Once you are going to express your pain fully, once you are going to go through this pain fully, you will be able to recover very soon. You will be able to get back to your sense, get back to your happiness, or get back to your peace very soon. Don't freeze yourself in pain. A lot of people do that. They freeze, they isolate themselves. If you are not able to talk to your immediate family member or maybe your partner, try to take help from somebody who can just listen to you, just help you to come out of this a little bit of sad energies, right? Might not be a big deal, something maybe not, something is not that much bad, but it might be hurting you, right? So it doesn't matter, it's good or bad, just take help, connect with somebody, right? 25, 26, 27th, we have the stress. So you might be taking too much responsibilities or too much on your plate that you will not be able to finish, and you are so stressed out that you are trying to juggle so many things at once. And this monkey here is ready to poke on this balloon, and you will fall down. First of all, don't give the control of your life to others, okay? And don't try to control other people's lives, or don't try to overhelp, or don't try to take over responsibilities. It's not your job to fix others, first thing. Second thing, don't take too much responsibility that you will not be able to finish, that you will not be able to cope up with. Yeah, otherwise it's like it's going to be so stressful for you, you are going to burst out. You are going to burst out. It's like it's going to be so draining for you. You have to deal with this stress. If you are dealing with stress, especially work related stress, you have to deal with it properly and honestly. Take a break, or slow down, or don't take too much on your plate that you will not be able to finish. And look for those people who you trust. Maybe you have a friendship or kind of a bond with other people, or like colleagues or somebody like that, and they might not be having very good kind of intentions towards you. Look out for that. Beware of those energies. We have 25th, 6, 7. 28th, we have the beyond illusions. So on the 28th, 25th, 28th, you will be able to see people, situations, and things for what they are and who they are. It's like if you are working on your spirituality consciously, your third eye chakra will start opening up, and you will be able to like see beyond illusions, maybe things from other dimensions too, feel at least, or see through people's intentions and something like that. For others of you, it's like you are going to realize that something or someone that you were stuck on and thinking like that was the reality of your life, or that was the real deal, is going to make you realize that it's not. Something else is the reality. That was not the reality. So you will be able to see beyond illusions, whether it's through your third eye chakra, whether it's through your gut feeling, whether it's through your somebody like telling you something. But some kind of illusion is going to fall apart here, where you were stuck on something, or where you felt like this is the reality, and you are going to realize it was not actually, right? Okay, honey. So 29th, we have the thunderbolt. Yeah. Some kind of illusion is falling apart. It's like something is falling apart. It can be a connection. It can be a shake up, maybe in a situation or in a connection, or it will be your conditioning or limiting belief, or something falling apart in your feelings. It can be small things, but it's going to be a big realization because of that small thing. Or it can be something literally falling apart, a connection falling apart, a situation falling apart, a friendship maybe, or a career path. But it's actually good that now the roots were weak, that's why it's falling apart. Now you have the opportunity to create something from the scratch, and this time you can make sure the roots are very, very strong, right? So this thunderbolt is actually a good thing. It's a tower in the tarot deck, and it's going to make room for something truthful, something meaningful for you guys. 30th, we have the guilt. Now the mind have its own ways to punish somebody. The existence never punishes anyone. Existence loves everyone equally. It's our mind, it's our memories, it's our deeds that keeps on putting us in this guilt, shame, or some other kind of negative thoughts, negative patterns in our life. So it's like somebody around you is going to feel guilty about their deeds or something, and it's going to, maybe they're not directly related to you, and it's going to make you realize something that you did maybe long time ago, and or it's simply your mind making stories and making you feel guilty for simple things, and you feeling overwhelmed. Now, first of all, try to shut down your mind. Try to calm down your mind, because mind is stupid. Sometimes mind creates false stories to keep us trapped in some kind of loop. Second thing, if you are not able to shut your mind down, try to get the lesson here, like what, why this is coming to you now, what this is teaching you, and what you should do in order to not to repeat the same kind of cycle again ever, right? This is teaching you something. This is not here for punishment. This is for some kind of lesson that you might or might not get immediately, but try to work on this. 31st, we have the existence. See, this lady is kind of sitting naked in this on this leaf and looking at the open sky, stars and everything is beautiful. So basically, when you are when you are connected to your own true self, you are super connected to the whole existence. When you're not lying to yourself, when you are not pretending to be anything that you are not, when you accept yourself the way you are, physically, mentally, emotionally and spiritually, the whole existence starts showing you the path. All the paths open up for you guys, for all of us, when we just accept us for who we are and what we are, and not pretending and not trying to change anything or anyone. Existence made you the way you are for a reason, because you were supposed to be like this only. You were supposed to be this much heighted only, and your nature was supposed to be like this only. Now you can change it. You can change the nature, but the way you look, or the family you were born in, and the situations that you are going through, it was supposed to happen the way it is. And if you're trying to forcibly change yourself or forcibly change your things that you don't like in your life, you are going against the whole existence. That's the thing. I hope I'm able to make you understand. The moral of the story here is, whatever you are, whoever you are, the existence love you, and this there's a reason that you are unique and different from others. Don't try to change yourself to please the whole please the whole human race and not being happy about it yourself, right? Beware of that. Guidance for you is the awareness. Told ya. You have to go through this wheel. You have to burn this wheel of illusion, of lie. You have to see the inner truth. You have to awaken your inner Buddha, and inner Buddha always will always tell you that inner, like exterior beauty, or people pleasing, or trying to be good or nice to everything or everyone is not the truth. You have to take a stand for yourself. Once you start loving yourself the way you are, everybody around you will start loving you. And even if they are not, you should love yourself, because existence made you like this for a reason. Now, if you are somebody who is like an asshole, I'm not saying that you remain an asshole for the rest of your life. No. What I'm trying to say is, if you're not happy with your own being, if you're not happy with your life, you're continuously trying to please other people, you're continuously try to fit in, you're continuously try to like bury yourself in a box or something, fit yourself in a box, and if you and your soul is telling you it's not good for you, it's not right for you, then you're going against the whole existence. That awareness you should have, that everybody is different, everybody's journey is different, everybody's chapter is different. You cannot fit in the box with everybody. There's no tailor made, like there's no like one size fits all strategy in that. Every soul is different, yet we are one. It's difficult to explain, but you need to be aware of this factor, and your life is going to be much more easier, Scorpio. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, Scorpio. We'll see you soon in the next video. Bye bye, take care, may existence bless you. Namaste.